Hi guys, twice in one day. Oh, hey, aren't you lucky? Just come on there just to. I forgot to give my prediction for tomorrow's game against Liverpool, which is fast approaching. I'd love to hear as well what you guys think. Whether you want to share your prediction with me, share what you're up to in terms of have you gone to London? Are you having a beer? Are you making your way down? All that sort of stuff, guys. But get in touch. It would be great to hear from you. It really would. Um, Once again, it's it's honestly the butterflies are really starting to get to me. They really are. It's one of those really. You're thinking, wow, football couldn't can it really do this sort of thing to you? Well, yeah, it can definitely. Because you think, oh, what could happen? I mean, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh dear me, what could happen here? Could this be a really, really long afternoon tomorrow, or is it going to be full of excitement? I mean, I am confident that we can go into the game and we can win against Liverpool. It'll be a tough match, but I'm very confident that we can go into it and win well. And as I said, guys, my prediction for tomorrow, I think it's going to be a very tough game. But I'm looking for 2-1. I'm just looking online there. Also, guys, get in touch with your comments as well and your predictions. Hello to Choppy. Hello, Choppy. Great to have you on board, mate. Lovely to hear from you. Yeah, I'm going for 2-1. I think Liverpool will score. I think it's inevitable that they'll score because Newcastle United, we have got a pretty decent defence, but a side like Liverpool, they'll try and press, and eventually they will hit the back of the net. But it's important that we play our game. We play out from the back, we run at them. We haven't got Anthony Gordon there or Lewis Hall, but we have got Tino Livramento there to cope with the likes of Mo Salah. And we've got Isaac up top as well. I personally believe we've got the best midfield in the Premier League. And we just need to keep it solid. Frustrate Liverpool, that's the key. But I'm going for 2-1. Uh, dear me, we're Choppy coming in again. I love that. Hi, Marty. I couldn't get off the toilet yesterday, but I'm not that bad today. Oh, okay. Too much information. Is that because you're excited for the game, or did you have too many curries there, mate? Bloody hell. Have you had an extra hot vindaloo? A Mangalore fowl or something like that. Dear me, a friend of mine always does that when he has a curry. That's for sure. Always asks for it extra hot. So I don't know what you're up to there, Choppy, but certainly uh, couldn't get off the loo. I like it. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Again, looking forward to the game. As I said, 2-1. It'll be an interesting match. That's what I'm thinking the scores will be, guys. But get in touch with your predictions. And I mean that before I go any further, predictions about what the score is going to be, not predictions of how many times you're going to be backwards and forwards to the lav. You know what I mean? Choppy, that's aimed at you. Uh, Once again, it'll be a tough match. I mean, I've had people coming up to me saying that they think Newcastle are going to run to victory. Somebody even said 4-1. And I was like, 4-1? Bloody hell, that would be magnificent if we did that. It really would. It would be superb if we could get a 4-1 victory against Liverpool. But to be honest, I think it's going to be a bit more close knit than that. I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be nitty gritty. But we just need to play our own game. I mean, we cannot sit there and be cannon fodder for the lads, for the lads of Liverpool, because if we do that, then they're just going to take full advantage of it. I mean, Liverpool will look at this as another game. That's what they'll look at this as, another match. And Newcastle, It's a massive occasion for us. But as I said in my earlier video, it's just another tin pot for Liverpool because they've had so many, haven't they, down the years? I mean, since we last won a trophy, Liverpool have won 38 trophies. 38 since the last time we won a domestic trophy, which is quite remarkable. It's incredible. Just looking at some of the comments, guys. I'll come back to that in a moment. Tam G. Hello, Tam. Great to hear from you, mates. What's happening, pal, from Scotland? Is Wet and Wild still a swimming pool in Newcastle? Love that shit. I've got to tell you, Tam, sadly, Wet and Wild is no longer open. The last I heard, well, I've heard two things, really. I've heard that they are going to try and open it again. They are looking for a buyer, but nothing has come to fruition at the moment. And another one that I heard was that the bulldozers were going to move in, sadly, and it was going to be replaced by houses or a retail park or something. Probably houses. You know what they're like for houses, particularly up here. You know, you drop a bloody pound coin, they'll build a house on it, man. You know, that's the way they are. So yeah, and the answer to your question, Tom G, great to have you on the show, mate. It's Wet and Wild is closed, and it looks like it won't be opening anytime soon, if at all, once again. So sorry to tell you that, mate. Let's have a quick look. Zoe Hayden, hello. I'm Zoe Hayden. Am I American? Dear me, am I American? I like it. I like it. Does this sound like an American accent? Does it really? If it does, goodness me, I don't know where you've heard the American accent from, but or maybe I could try an American accent. I mean, would that be good? Let's have a look. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Zoe? How's it? I can't even do it. I'm not even gonna try. So sorry, no, I'm not American, but great to hear from you, Zoe. Emma Booth, I live in the UK. Nice to hear from you, Emma. Yeah, on the chat this afternoon. Get your predictions in, guys, below on the comments as well. What do you think the score's going to be? Yeah, like I say, I've gone for 2-1. 2-1's my scoreline. I think if you're looking for goal scorers, I think goal scorers will probably be. I don't think Salah will score for Liverpool. I think you'll put one in for Alexis McAllister. I think McAllister will score for Liverpool, and Isaac will get one. And I think it'll be Bruno who pops up with another goal for Newcastle. And wouldn't that be fabulous? Just seeing him stand in front of the Newcastle fans, you know, kissing the badge and proper like roaring out to the Geordies. You know, like, this is what I do. This is why I love this football club. And there's loads of supporters out there who love this football club. Thousands, millions, you know. And, we've got a couple of comments on there. And, you live on a farm, Emma. Do you really? Wow. What sort of farm? Is it cattle farm, milk and dairy farmer? Let me know. Get in touch. Great to hear that. Farmers, yeah. I'm up the farmers. Fantastic. Yep, Marty supports the farmers. He certainly does. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. Choppy's come back with a scoreline 3-2. Choppy, I like that one. Yep, 3-2. Plenty goals in it. And that's one thing that this fixture has always thrown up, hasn't it? Plenty of goals, that's for sure. Of course, we haven't, scored too many against Liverpool recently. 3 at St James's Park in the league. But we should have been out of sight in that one, as I said before. In a previous video, we should have been well out of sight. And Emma, once again, cattle farmer, fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Like I say, Marty is in full support of the farmers. Absolutely, guys. You do a great job. Superb. And I'm just having a look as well. A question was put to me earlier on, which said, what would you like Newcastle United to wear tomorrow, Marty? What strip? Well, I think it has to be the famous black and white stripes. I mean, somebody said to me, would you wear the green and white away kit? And I thought, possibly. I mean, obviously we can't wear that one there behind me. Not the blue one. Goodness me, wouldn't it be marvellous if we could wear that once again? Absolutely fantastic. This one here behind me. Obviously it might clash a bit with Liverpool's colours, but no, I think green and white away strip, for all it's nice, I want to see us win the cup in black and white. And I said that again, win the cup. Can Marty win the cup? Can Marty win the cup? Can Newcastle win the cup? Goodness me, Marty. I haven't even had a drink yet. Goodness me. It's like, it's been one of them days, I've got to say. I'm just having a look here now. Let's have a look. What's my Scottish team? Alex Goodwin. Thank you for getting in touch, Alex. Well, to be honest, I've got to say, Alex, when I was a kid, I mean, I was like any kid with football shirts. I used to I had a Celtic shirt. I had a Rangers shirt. I had a Scottish tracksuit, like sweatshirt, tracksuit top thing. Scotland. I mean, I love the Scottish kit. It's absolutely brilliant. I think, you see, I think if I had to choose, my favourite team in Scotland would be Rangers, I think. But there is a story behind that, because I used to go for my family holidays when I was a kid. We used to go to a little place on the coast called Ayr, obviously the Ayrshire coast, and obviously Ayr United are their team. And I remember I was there when I was a kid, and me and my brother were working out in the gym, and the Ayr United team came in to use all the facilities. Wow, brilliant. But Ayr United, I think, I keep an eye out for their results. But sorry to disappoint you if you're a Celtic fan, Alex, but I like Rangers, definitely. Rangers, and I like, also keep an eye out for Aberdeen as well. Yeah, I like Aberdeen. Okay. We've got, I'm just having a look. Emma Booth, your dad won't let you get a horse. Oh, very wise move. Yeah, very wise move. Especially a racehorse, Emma's dad. They cost a bloody fortune, them things. Hello to Sanukan. I hope I've got that right, mate. Welcome to India. Wow, I'm live in India. That's fantastic. I hope I've got your name right there, mate. But great to have you on the show. And Alex Goodwin's come back there. He's an Aberdeen fan. And will you be watching the game tomorrow? Because I tell you what, I always tune in for the Scottish Cup final. You know, it's so passionate, the Scottish League, isn't it, Alex? You know, and I think that's why Newcastle United, whenever they play a team from Scotland, they seem to get on, don't we? I know us and Rangers have our differences, like, but it's just rivalry, really, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, Aberdeen, great team, Bonnie lad, absolutely fantastic. And you know, I hope you're tuning in for the game tomorrow. I just think that the match tomorrow is going to be a tough affair, as I said before. If you're just tuning in, it'll be a tough game. I still think we will win. I really do believe we will win. But remains to be seen. But keep your predictions coming through, guys. What you think the score is going to be tomorrow? As I said earlier on in the video, I've gone for 2-1 to Newcastle United. I think Alexis McAllister will score for Liverpool. Alexander Isak and Bruno Guimaraes for Newcastle United. And Adam Hale coming online there as well. Hi Adam, how you doing, mate? Fantastic to have you on the show. Obviously a live stream today. And I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to try and do a live stream tomorrow for the final. Obviously, I will be watching, but for anybody who's not watching the final, I can bring you the live commentary. I'm still having a few technical issues with that, but tried doing a live match before, and the Wi-Fi was playing up. So I do apologise for that. If you tried to tune in that day, it didn't last long. But I can do the live stream if you want me to do it, guys. If you don't, just say, Marty, don't bother. But I would like to try it out, especially if we win, my word. But if we're winning and we win the game, I think Marty will go absolutely berserk. Absolutely, because it's one of them, isn't it? I mean, I'm seeing a few good omens, really, for Newcastle United. I mean, for instance, a friend of mine said to me yesterday, put a bet on for a horse called Shearer at Cheltenham. And I thought, yeah, I'll have a look at that. It didn't win, but it didn't even get a place, I don't think. But never mind, I had a flutter on it. So it was a good one. Here's some good ones today as well. You hear somebody saying that they've gone choosing colours for the walls. And the first two colours his missus picked out was black and white. Wow. How about that? Driving up the road yesterday, obviously I'm a wagon driver, and I saw two magpies on the side of the road, and I thought, wow, that's a good sign. That's a good omen. But again, I look at this match coming up against Liverpool, and I think you've got to respect Liverpool, because for Liverpool supporters, they're brilliant. The same as us. We maybe that's why we all get on. They're very passionate about their club. But I mean, Liverpool fans, if you're watching, get in touch. It'd be great to hear from you. I mean, are you taking this final seriously? Because for all Newcastle, some people are trying to write us off. I don't think Liverpool are looking at that to be real serious contenders. To be honest, I think Liverpool are more focused on the league title. I mean, I'm not saying that they'll just won't bother, because they will. They'll be up for the fight. They've got to the final, but again, I think they're focused more on the league. But we'll see. It'll be a tough game, but I will be tuning in tomorrow for the match. And like I say, if I pop up and I start doing a live stream, guys, it'd be great to have you tune in. Marty the Mad Magpie. It's always great to hear from you all. And I'm just having a look at. I'm gonna have a look at some more of the comments. Here we go. I like the lesser Scottish clubs: Kelty, Hearts, Bonnie Rose, and Spartans. Well, I've only heard it. I've only heard of two of them clubs. Kelty, I've never heard of them, and Bonnie Rose. Choppy, bit of a one there for me, but like I say, they are the lesser Scottish clubs. To be honest, I think Scottish football, it's brilliant. It's raw. It's fantastic. It's you go to some of the grounds up in Scotland. And yeah, you've got Ibrox and you've got Parkhead and you've got Pittodrie. You've got, like I say, you've got the big clubs, Tynecastle, Tannadice. But then you go to some of the clubs like Raith Rovers, Ross County, Falkirk, Bonnyrigg, the Spartans, as you say, and they're just football grounds, aren't they? Like football grounds of old, and that's no disrespect to them. But there's not a lot of money up in Scotland, is there? All the money seems to be ploughed into the likes of Rangers and Celtic, don't they? And I just think there could be a bit more. But again, it's horses for courses with the Scottish FA. I mean, they can only provide what they can. Maybe somebody needs to get a hold of the Scottish football, and try and update it a bit, because a lot of clubs do suffer because of the two big teams, Celtic and Rangers. And, I've spoken to Scottish fans in the past, and they've said the only time that they see any real crowds at their grounds is when Celtic and Rangers roll into town. And that's pretty sad, really, because you think, you've got loyal following, but then, some clubs just won't bring the fans with them. Not many, anyway. I'm just having a look here. Rip a big fart, mate. Where's that one coming from? Macassie, Maine. Where's that one coming from? To be honest, mate, I dare some bloody fart, to be honest with you, if I want to go too deep into that. But Choppy is a bit like that. He's having a few problems. Tell him about it, Choppy. Tell him about it. Okay, guys, great to hear from you once again. If you're just coming on live now, what are your predictions, guys? Let me know for tomorrow. What do you think? Are you in the capital? Are you on your way to London? get in touch, guys. It'll be great to hear from you. Absolutely brilliant to hear from you. And once again, this is one of a few live videos I've done, and I can't believe the support that's coming on to watch me here. It's fantastic. Fantastic. It's marvellous to have you all here, and I'm saying a big hello to all you guys who are tuning in. I'm just having a look at some of the comments. Oh, a couple of comments here. Ayo, would you accept Sharia law in the UK? A bit of a political question there. The answer is no. No. When in Rome, do as the Romans do, guys. That's the way I look at it, you know. I like rugby a little bit better, Emma Booth. Rugby, well, okay, Emma, which team do you like, rugby? Okay, what team? I like the Falcons, Newcastle Falcons. But in rugby league, I get wrong with my father for this one because he likes St Helens. He likes to watch St Helens. I personally prefer Wigan or Bradford Bulls. Ooh, naughty. Yeah, so Wigan, yeah, or Bradford Bulls for me, rugby-wise. It's just having a look once again at the comments here, guys. I think looking at the teams tomorrow, I mean, who did Newcastle United pick? Again, that could be another one there for you guys to mill over while you're sitting having your teas or you're having a drink today. What team would you pick? Personally, if you want to hear my team, guys, I'll come straight to the point with it if you want to hear it. And my team would be tomorrow, I would go to Dubravka in goal. Martin Dubravka in goal for Newcastle. I would go across the back. Kieran Trippier at right back. I would go for Big Dan Burn and Fabian Schär across the centre, and Tino Livramento. I know it's a switch for him, but to play him on the left against Mo Salah. Again, I would go for a four-man midfield. I would go for Jacob Murphy on the right, Bruno and Joe Linton in the middle, and I would go for Harvey Barnes on the left. Definitely, yeah. And then I would go for, oh dear me, I'm getting mixed up here. Now I would put Tonali and Joe Linton in the middle, and I would put Bruno Guimaraes just behind Alexander Isak. Yeah, so that's Dubravka in goal, Trippier, Burn, Schär and Livramento across the back. Midfield, Jacob Murphy, Joe Linton, Sandro Tonali and Harvey Barnes. And then up top I would go for Bruno Guimaraes playing just behind Alexander Isak. But what are your teams, guys? Get in touch. Who do you think? Who would you play tomorrow against Liverpool? And Choppy's gone there with that team also, Marty. I would go for that one as well. Thanks, Choppy. Yeah. It's probably as strong as we're going to get. And then bring on the bench, obviously. I don't know how many substitutes you allowed in the Carabao Cup final. But I would go for obviously Nick Pope on the bench. I don't know if Emil Kraft is fit. William Asula, Lewis Miley, local lad from my neck of the woods, Lewis Miley. Put him in there. Wouldn't it be fantastic? My son said to me today that it would be fantastic if Lewis Miley got on and scored the winner. Wow, that would be some feat for him, definitely. And again, gee, me, you know, I've had a bloody brain fog there about players who we could still put on and who aren't injured. Dear me, I have had a brain fog. Every player that I'm thinking of, they're either being sold or they're injured or they're out on loan. I was going to say Lloyd Kelly there, but he's at Juventus, isn't he? So can't really put him in there, can we? Yeah, so the subs bench is a bit of a one there. A bit of a tricky one. Callum Wilson, put him on the bench. But hopefully Isak plays out well. And that's what I said earlier on about Isak. What I would say to him is cause havoc for the Liverpool defence. But for Harvey Barnes and Jacob Murphy, I'd be saying to them, try and get the ball into Alex, but remember, they're going to be on him. They're going to be on Alexander Isak. They're going to be after them Liverpool defenders. It's a makeshift, make-do defence for Liverpool, but they're going to be after Alexander Isak like a ferret after a rabbit's arse. Honestly, they really are. They're going to be onto him because he's a dangerous player. So what I would say to Barnes and Murphy is take the ball into the box. If you can't cross it in, Liverpool defenders marking him, take it on, have a shot, have a go, just have a dig, guys. Get stuck in. That's what I say. Dr. Dre, I like that one. Congrats on graduating grade 10. I saw your Instagram story. Keep it up. Okay, thanks, mate. Bit of a one there. Hi, Choppy once again has come on. Before I get to that, though, Scotland and Ireland, Emma, thank you for getting back to me with your favourite rugby teams. Yeah, definitely. Just joking around, Dr. Drain, fantastic, mate. I like what you said there. That's superb, though. Well done, mate. Fantastic. What would you call the new stadium? Is Choppy's next question. Well, can we get away with calling it the new St James's Park? I don't know. I think depends who we're being sponsored by at the time, doesn't it? I think maybe it's the Saudi Airlines Arena, the Saudi Stadium. I don't know. Maybe we should call it the. I don't know. Maybe we should just call it. Well, we couldn't call it the Newcastle United Stadium because that just sounds naff, to be honest. I don't know. Do you know what I think? A lot of people would like to call it the new St James's Park. I think if I had a choice, I would call it the new St James's Park. To be honest with you, I mean, you know me, guys. I don't want to leave St James's Park, but it has to be done. I think in the future, if we want to get like advertising up and revenue for the club, because PSR, they won't let us spend, will they? They've got us by the plums in terms of that because they just, they don't want it. The problem is that they're terrified. They're saying it's to do with clubs getting fairer. For smaller clubs being fairer to them, but it's not that at all. They just don't want us to take over and start winning everything. But they didn't have that problem when Manchester City or Chelsea were in that situation, that's for sure. Okay, Emma Booth, your dad's favourite rugby team is Scotland. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Scotland and obviously Ireland and Italy playing today. I don't know if the match is still ongoing or whether it was finished. It was 7-7 when I last checked the score. I don't know what the score is now. Obviously, Sunderland as well. They're away to Coventry today. I don't know how they got on either. To be honest, I haven't really looked at anything. I think I'm just focused on Newcastle United tomorrow. What is your predictions, guys? Choppy's gone for 3-2. I'm going for 2-1. To Newcastle, and also I heard a prediction yesterday, 4-1. My word, that would be some feat if we beat Liverpool 4-1. But I mean, who knows? Guys saying, is it KC or CSC, whatever your name is, mate? Please correct me on that one. Afternoon, mate. Afternoon to you. Yeah, great to have you on. Like I say, guys, fire your questions as well. I mean, I love that one there about what would you call the new stadium. Like I say, anything you want to ask me. It's an open forum, guys. Like I say, I don't do many live videos. I'm amazed I've stayed on as long as I have, nearly half an hour here. This is fantastic, brilliant. And thank you all for tuning in. I'm not an England fan, okay. Do you still watch the Toon review? No. No. No, I don't, mate, to be honest, no. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Have you ever watched Belazoglu play back at Newcastle? Well, I think Belazoglu, is that Emery you're talking about? Say, see, is that Emery you're talking about? Because I think his name was there, Emery Belazoglu, wasn't it? I think that was his name. Yeah, I did see Emery. He's just got back up. Yeah. Yes, I did see Emery in his prime. One of my, I think, one of the best moments I think I've seen of Emery, and one of the worst, was when he scored that free kick against Sunderland. That was an absolute belter. When we beat them 3-2 that day, it was marvellous. And then, of course, the worst time, I followed the lads down to Villa Park. We got beat 2-0. A lad called Juan Pablo Angel scored for Aston Villa, 2 goals for him that afternoon. And Emery got his marching orders. He got sent off. And he was getting pulled away by the referee and Newcastle players because he was grappling a bit. And the look on his face, oh my word, if looks could kill, he'd be up for murder. Unbelievable. But Emery, yeah, a superb player, mate. Okay. Sorry, guys, I have to go. Okay, Emma, thank you for tuning in. Catch up with you soon. Bye-bye for now. Any more questions, guys? Because I'm going to wrap it up soon. But again, thank you very much for tuning in. So 2-1 I'm going for, guys, for tomorrow. Get your predictions in, guys. What do you think? You know, you can anything you think. You know, maybe you've had a couple of few too many bottles of Nuki Brown or whatever. You know, but let us know. You know, I won't take the mick. Honestly, I'll just think. You know, it's up to you what you want to do. Okay, yep. I'll check that out, Choppy. Yep. Maybe you could inform them of who I am as well. It'd be great to have a chat with him. Yeah, he seems well informed. This lad, he really does. Excuse the camera moving about there, guys. I'm trying to bloody hold it because I'm trying to put it on my laptop screen and it's a bit blurry, so I'm putting it on there. But yeah, so yeah, 2-1 tomorrow. I'm going for. Alan Shearer said the other day that he believes in Newcastle United have got nothing to lose going into this game. They've just got to go and play the game against Liverpool. And I firmly believe that. You know, we've got nothing to lose. Liverpool, before the game against PSG, they were talking about a domestic treble. And I'm thinking, yeah, okay, fair enough. But one good thing we have over Liverpool is that, you know, PSG, we battered them at home last season, absolutely battered them. And then away from home, the most blatant bit of football corruption I've ever seen from a referee. No penalty. Even VAR didn't say it was a penalty, and that they still got it from the referee. And that we drew 1-1 in Paris, which would have put them out, and it would never have done for PSG to go out, would it? To Newcastle United, that's for sure. But there you go. So we got one up on Liverpool. We beat PSG last season. What's your excuse, you Scouse Pillocks? I'm only joking. Yeah, we're unlucky. But I'm expecting a really close game tomorrow, guys. I really am. It's going to be an interesting match. But I'm going for 2-1. And we need to just go out there, play our game. And if we play well, we'll get the right result. Okay? So I've nattered on a bit there, guys, but great to hear from you. Enjoy your Saturday evening, and I'll catch up with you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you very much. All the best to you. Cheers. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.